everyone. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for being present, being mindful, taking time to heal, taking time to get to know yourself more intimately, get to know yourself deeper. Thank you for soul searching. Thank you for meditating. Thank you for exercising. Thank you for eating healthy. Thank you for drinking water. Thank you for taking your vitamins. Thank you for, like, legit, thank you. Because when you do it, the energy penetrates, reverberates, and we all feel it. You take your vitamins, you drink your water, you mind your business. Thank you for minding your business. Like, thank you for being like, you know what? I have enough going on where I don't need to wreak havoc or be in somebody else's business. It's all in here. Thank you. Thank you for being an asset and not a liability. Thank you. Thank you for not causing drama. Thank you for not being in distorted energy. Thank you for showing up authentically. Thank you for not lying. Thank you for thank you for just being real, for just being honest, for just telling the truth. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being creative. Thank you for being gifted. Thank you for daring to be great. Thank you for daring to get to know yourself on a deeper level. Thank you for daring to heal. Thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Nicole. I am grateful to be here with you. I'm grateful to serve you. I'm grateful to help you on your journey, to guide you, to channel for you. It's truly a pleasure. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so today's pick a card. We're going to get some messages from the departed loved ones, okay? Messages from heaven, messages from, the grave, beyond, passed on loved ones, okay? So, this could be ancestors, it could be spirit guide, or, but just try to set your intention, because, I usually set intentions before I do these readings. But this is about you. This is about you. It's about your journey. If it resonates, of course. But when you set intentions, it's powerful. You get to really see how powerful you really are with getting that clarity and that truth that you are putting out there, that energy that you're putting out there that you want to be revealed to you, because it's out there. It's just about how you're going to align to it and how are you ready to receive it. So when you set the intention, you are saying, okay, I want to receive whatever it is you want to tell me. Because sometimes the truth is difficult. It can hurt. It can be tough. But the truth always sets us free. You know what I mean? So take a moment to set your intention. What is it you want to receive from this reading? Okay? What is it who is it you want to connect with? What are the messages that you would like to receive? What is it is it some type of truth? Is it confirmation? Is it encouragement? Is it inspiration? I was going through so much yesterday. I had there's a lot going on, but everything was great. I'll share that story at another time when it's divine timing, when it's ready. But I wanted to record so bad yesterday. I was like, I just feel like we need some inspiration. This total eclipse is coming up. But anyway, set your intention for what is it you want to receive. Who do you want to receive information from? It could be more than one person. You know what I mean? When I channel, I don't restrict it. So, I'm going to set the intention for the messages to be as clear, precise, and truthful and honest for you, my viewer, okay? And the clarity. I just keep hearing clarity, okay? So let's get into it. Pile 1, okay? Messages from Past on loved ones for Pile 1, please. And you know, we have this total eclipse coming up. I'm recording this April 19th, 2023. So that's tomorrow, yeah. If you're watching this is timeless, of course, but you know, whatever you find it is for you, okay? Pile 1, messages from past on loved ones. Okay. In the world, not of the world, okay? Pile 1. I'm going to put all of these together on pile selection. So if you just want to skip to that, that's fine. If you want to hang out, that's fine too. Okay, pile 2, messages from past on loved ones for pile 2, please. Okay, sacred fool. All right, let's do pile 3. Pile 3, messages from past on loved ones for pile 3, please. All right, Pandora's gift. Okay. Okay. So pile selection will have all 3 cards together, so you can meditate, pause the video, whatever you need to do, whatever your process is. Timestamps are linked below if you would like to book a personal reading with me. That link is below as well. I love you. Thank you. I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome. Welcome back to the Capital LOVE Tribe. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for just being you, authentically you, and loving who you are, even through everything that you've been through. You are a warrior. Own that, okay? I love you so much. Okay, you chose in the world, but not of the world. Okay, now let's tap in. Let's tap into this. 34, so you could be a life path 3, a life path 4, life path 7, life path 33. You could be seeing 333, 444. Okay, let's tap in. Messages from past on loved ones. So I'm definitely getting feminine energy. This could be a mother. This could be a grandmother. This could be a great-grandmother. It could be someone's auntie here. What is it they need you to know? It's time for you to flow, okay? You see here in this image, messages from beyond the grave, from heaven here, they want you to flow. They want for you to like let go. Like there's something here that you need to like let go. And it's like, you need to just like flow, let go, and like, for some of you, it's time for a break. It's either time for a break, it's time for a vacation, it's time to like dance more, let go. There's a lot here about letting go and flowing. For some of you, you've been having questions about, for some of you, it could be like paternity, okay? For some of you, there could be just like questioning a lover. For some of you, it's questioning, like I said, paternity, questioning a lover. For some of you, it's questioning like your ability to make money, your ability to manifest. It's going to be different. I'm just channeling what I hear. This feminine energy, I'm definitely getting a feminine here, okay? Right now, at least. If it changes up to some masculine, I will let you know. But I'm getting a feminine, and I'm definitely getting a grandmother, a mother, an auntie. This is someone, for you, Pile 1, this is someone you were close with. Like, if this is a grandmother, this grandmother raised you, or this is a mother, you were very close with your mother, that this is an auntie, this is like an auntie, your favorite auntie. This is someone you were close with, or great grandmother you had a close bond with. This feminine energy is coming through saying you need to, and it's a little stern for some of you, I'm going to be honest. It's not, okay, it's not in a way of like trying to like, this feminine energy is saying, have fun, flow, don't let life pass you by. Like, don't be in this thing where it's like, work, 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 grind, grind, grind. And I just saw 333. Don't be in this place of like, you let life pass you by because you're just chasing, like you're chasing the next thing. You have to achieve the next goal, or you have to make this money, or you have to do this. You got, like, this feminine energy is saying, are you going to enjoy life? Are you going to have fun? Are you going to flow? Are you going to let life show you how amazing life can really be? Now, some of you, I am hearing you say, well, it's just been really hard, or it's been really tough. And so this feminine energy is coming through saying, part of the reason why things have been so difficult or tough is because things were being, you were in a process of being broken down. You were shedding, you were releasing, you were letting go. You see this here, it's like she's letting go. And this feminine energy is saying, you have to let go some more so you can be in that waterfall of abundance. You can be in the flow of abundance. You can be in the flow of having a good time, of balance, of feeling carefree, feeling like life has you, life has your back. This feminine energy is also saying, like, if you're questioning things about a person, a lover, a paternity situation, you're questioning friends right now, this feminine energy is saying, pay very close attention, because there are things that you are missing because of not being grounded, not being present, not being in your own energy. Some of you have been manipulated here, okay? And this feminine energy is coming through saying that, like, you've been manipulated for a long time, and it's time for you to release the dead weight. For some of you, like I said, this feminine energy is coming through a little stern. So, this person could have been like a disciplinarian. They just could have been like really authoritative. Or I'm just getting just like this energy of just like, they didn't take any mess. Like when they were here on Earthside, like people did not mess with them. Like for some of you, this feminine energy, it could have been violent, for some of you, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have, unalived some people, or people knew not to mess with this feminine energy. Let me get into that because I want for some of you to be really clear on who this is. I feel like you know, but I just want to give you some more background. Like for some of you, this person was in the streets. For some of you, like this person was a boss. For some of you, this person was like, people knew like they would slice throats. Like they did not play. Like this feminine energy for some of you. And if they didn't do it physically, they did it with their mouth. Okay, like they were lethal with their mouth. If they said certain things to people, it cut deep. Okay, for some of you, this is like a mother, a single mom here raised you. Like I said, a grandmother that raised you. For some of you, like I said, it's an auntie here, or I'm getting also a cousin, but definitely feminine energy. And this person did not play. So for some of you, this person is saying like they're trying to get you to see the truth. They're trying to get you to see like what doesn't serve you and what is blocking you from flowing. Because for some of you, there's blockages here. Like there's someone blocking you, or there's energies blocking you from being in this flow. And for some of you, your favor has been compromised because of your alliance, excuse me, you aligning with certain individuals, your abundance has been compromised because of that for some of you. Okay? And this feminine energy is coming through saying like, hey, you have to see this. This is not for everyone. Maybe that's not for everyone. I don't know. This is feeling a bit like, what keeps going on? Feeling a bit like specific for some of you. You know, like it's a wake up call. My phone doesn't usually go off this often, like when I start recording. This is a wake up call. Like this feminine energy is like, you need to be more present. You need to be more present, and you need to, it's time for you to see the truth. Okay. What is the, what do they need for Pile 1 to know? Pile 1, please. Pile 1. Okay, 3 cards. It's something with the vibration of 3. So something could be going on in 3 days, 3 hours, something with 3 here. 3 is really prominent. And if you see 33, if you see 333, this is a message from this passed on loved one, this passed on feminine, trying to alert you to something, trying to connect some type of dots for you, because 3 is really popping up with this pile. Okay, the Fool. Okay, what else? Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this feminine energy is saying here, okay, I'm getting a lot of different things here. You take what resonates, okay? For some of you, this feminine energy is alerting you to a new beginning. And for some of you, okay, all right, I gotta be honest here. For some of you, you have been given the gift of a new beginning before, but this feminine energy is saying like, how many more signs do you need? How many more, like, for some of you, I have to be very honest. I feel like even like my tone is changing. This feminine energy is kind of coming through with some tough love, okay? You know, I'm getting that like harsh truths. I just saw 1010, harsh truths, tough love, wake up call. Like this feminine energy is like, how many more times do you need to hear it? How many more times do you need to see it? With this Queen of Cups here, for some of you, this is saying you've been manipulated or you are being manipulated, okay? There's some type of emotional manipulation here with a partner, okay? This person could be a water sign. They don't have to be. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? But they don't have to be. For some of you, this manipulation has caused you to, it's caused disruption within your abundance. Meaning you are not attracting the type of abundance that you should be attracting because this person is blocking that. And this person is blocking your divine favor. And this feminine energy is coming through like, for some of you, I'm hearing like, and thank you for watching. I love you. Thank you. For some of you, this feminine energy is like, they're giving the messages to me because they know that you watch my videos and you listen or you connect with me in that way. So they're like, I'm going to tell Nicole these messages so you could get it through your head. I have to be very honest here. Like, this is what I'm hearing. Like, listen, I got the tissue boxes out. I was like prepared to be crying. Not with Pile 1, at least not right now. Like, this feminine energy is like not playing. Like, there's something here that this feminine energy is like, wake up, wake up. And some of you I'm hearing, I am awake. It's difficult for me to make these changes, or it's difficult for me to restructure. How am I supposed to do that? And this feminine energy is saying, you have the opportunity for a new beginning. Are you going to take it? Are you going to take the leap? Are you going to put a plan into action? For some of you, there is a plan, like you've developed a plan, or you know what it is that you want to do, or you just haven't pulled the trigger, so to speak. You haven't made the move. For some of you, this could be involving a love situation, or it could be involving a new job, okay? And for some of you, this feminine energy is like, you are supposed to have more money. You are supposed to have more favor. You're supposed to be like your abundance is supposed to be a lot more than what it is. But this person, and again, it does not have to be a water sign here. And it could be more than one person here for some of you. Because I am getting a lot, like for some of you, I'm hearing it's 3 to 4 people manipulating you at this time. Or they've been manipulating you. And this may be, again, difficult for you to hear because for some of you, this is like a lover or a close friend or a business partner. Like these are close people to you, a coworker. These are people that are close to you that have been manipulating you for some time now. And it's been challenging for you to integrate this truth. Now, if this is not a love reading, so I'm not going to go into like, if this is a lover, this is what you need to do. Like, I'm not going into that. I'm going to strictly give you the messages from this passed on loved one, okay? I have other videos on my channel if you want to go check that out. But back to this. This feminine energy is like, are you going to continue to lose out? Are you going to continue to let life pass you by? Are you going to continue to not be in alignment with who you really are? There's something here about you not being in alignment with who you really are, you not being totally, like for some of you, I'm seeing just like in and out, or like you're on your path and then you're off your path. It's something like that. And for some of you, it's because of this manipulation. For some of you, it's people or a person that they don't want you to pass them by, or they need you. They feel they're very codependent. This feminine energy is pointing out the codependent energy. This feminine energy is also wanting to point this out. It's something for, this may be very specific here, but there's something about this feminine energy wants you to think about, for some of you, this is money. So this feminine energy is like, think about the money that you've made. Like, think about when you were doing well with making money, what was the circumstances? Like, who are the people around you? Who are the people you were connected with? What was going on? Like something about that you need to think about. And then when things collapsed, like when your money went down, what was going on in those circumstances? This feminine energy is trying to point out, like, you need to be very present right now, but you also need to go back in the past and really like go back to think about like what was going on in those circumstances when you lost money, or your money was up, your money was down, because there's clues there that this feminine energy is trying to pinpoint to you for you to kind of make sense of this, or you figure out how it all connects, okay? That may not be for everyone, but for some of you that's a message for you, okay? And there's also something here about like, for some of you, there's a message here about the people that, like, if you are questioning people, the feminine energy is saying you're not questioning them for no reason at all. Like, really think about that. Like, this feminine energy is coming through saying you are more gifted and more intuitive than you give yourself credit for. And this feminine energy is also coming through saying that, like, not only are you more gifted and more intuitive than you give yourself credit for, but the people that are manipulating you, or the person that's manipulating you, is trying to block your personal happiness by trying to create this illusion that all of your happiness should be given through connected with them. That you don't have the right to blossom and bloom on your own, or you don't have the right to grow and blossom with other individuals. Like, it has to only be connected to that person. And this feminine energy is saying that illusion is a lie, it's false, and it's time to break that down. Because for some of you, like I said, I am getting, and this feminine energy is also acknowledging that this could be a difficult situation, but you are equipped and strong enough to navigate this, okay? Let's find out what else. What else do they need? What else does this feminine need for you to know, okay? And for some of you, that this feminine could talk really fast, or they could have talked really fast. For some of you, I'm getting like this feminine was a storyteller, or people love this feminine stories, or this feminine just had amazing stories for some of you. For some of you, I'm just getting like this feminine knew a lot of people. Like when they would go out, you know, they would always run into someone, or they always knew someone, like, you know, from old times in the neighborhood or something like that. For some of you, I'm also getting that like this feminine like was really well respected. Like people really respected this feminine. Like I said, some of you, they feared this feminine. Like they knew. Like they knew that was not the one. Something about stories went around, or people just knew, okay? This feminine's energy was definitely like boss, in charge, fiery. This could have been a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. It could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If not, they just had that directness for some of you. And like I said, if it wasn't that physical, it was like with their words, their speech, the way that they spoke to people. They put people on notice, and they were very highly respected, okay? Highly respected in the spiritual realm too. I wanted to say that this feminine is also saying they can only do but so much. They can only do but so much, and they want for you to know that. And they're saying that they can send you signs, they can give you the direction, but you have to do it. Like you have to do things. And for some of you, this feminine is saying, if you do it, if you make some of these things move and move things around, they're going to match you, or she will match you, she will help you, she will push some other things out the way. But you have to make some of those changes, okay? And I keep hearing like something about a new beginning. Like you've been given the opportunity for a new beginning multiple times, but you have not taken it yet, okay? Pile one, what is it? Wow, pile one, please. Magic prayer. This feminine energy is saying she will answer your prayers. She will help answer your prayers. But what is it you really desire? Like, what is it you really want? And this feminine energy is also saying that, like, stop people pleasing. Stop trying to please everyone. Stop trying to cater to everyone. Stop martyring yourself. Stop with the self-sacrificing. Stop with this is just my life, I'm just gonna deal with it. This feminine energy is like, stop. Like this feminine energy is like, do you know who you're connected to? Do you know who your ancestors are? Do you know who they are? Like I said, this feminine energy has rank, okay? I'm not just saying that, okay? This feminine energy has rank in the spiritual realm. Meaning with this card coming out, and I was already saying that, 32 adds up to the number 5. This feminine energy can make some things move for you. 5 is change. 5 is transformation. 5 is let's get it done, okay? Let's get going. This feminine energy is like, hey, what do you desire? What do you want? What is it how one really desires? Not from a place of not wanting to hurt someone's feelings, not wanting to be the bad person, not wanting to be the villain. You know what I mean? Yeah. None of that. Forget all of that. This feminine energy is saying, what is the impossible for you? What is that exactly? Like, what does that look like? Like, if the impossible is possible tomorrow. This feminine energy is really going hard with this, okay? If the impossible would be possible tomorrow, what would that be? What would it look like? Do you know what it would look like? She's saying tap in. You know, for some of you, this feminine energy could have been like really like, you know, this feminine energy has rank. Okay, you got a warrior fighting for you, Pawan, and very much like protecting you, keeping you safe, keeping you like, you know what I mean? Like making sure things don't get too bad. But again, she's like, she can only do so much. You have to do some of that. What else? What else do we need to know? Okay. This feminine energy is like, it's time to tap into this intuition that you have. You're very gifted. Okay. You have an amazing, again, look, 3. Okay. We cannot make this up. Okay. And look at that. You see the images here? Look, it's like 3 circles. And you see how it's like those winding circles? It's like going into, it's like they're going into a different portal, going into a, being initiated, going onto a new timeline. Like, what is it you want? And it's time to really go deep within your power, because many of you are very spiritually gifted here. I mean, like, you are, for some of you, you really are gifted beyond belief, honestly. And again, I'm not just saying that. You really are. And your gifts have been manipulated. And that may be difficult to hear, okay? That may be something that, you know, it may be hard to hear, okay? I'm sending you a lot of love right now. This feminine energy is saying, you are extremely gifted, extremely talented, beyond belief. Tap into this. You know this. Many of you, you know this. Like, of course you know this on a soul level, right? You know within your soul, you know it. But it's time to integrate that. 3, mind, body, soul. It's time to integrate that within the mind, the physical body, and on a deeper level within the soul, because your soul already knows this, okay? Your soul knows. Your soul knows how gifted you are, how much you could do, your true power, your true divinity, but your mind needs to know it and your body needs to know it, and it has to get in alignment. Some of you could be seeing the numbers 1, 2, 3 right now. That's like, you know, trying to get you in alignment, okay? Let's get ready to wrap this up. What are the final messages here? This feminine energy, even though she's, you know, coming through pretty tough, she's so sweet. She's saying that, like, I just feel like when she was here on Earthside, the best smile. This feminine energy can make people laugh. And, like, you know, laugh at the, like, I don't know. It's so sweet. I just feel like she wants you to know she's so proud of you. She's very, very proud of you. And she also wants you to know that it's like, it's not a situation where she doesn't want you to feel like you're behind. She doesn't want you to feel like you should have saw this, or you should have caught on, or you should have done this. Like, she doesn't want any of that. That's not what this is about. And she wants for you to know that like, this is not about you should have did this, or you should have made that choice, or you could have handled things better. She's like, forget that. Like, the past is the past. It's done. It is what it is. But what she's saying is, now you know. Now you know. You are coming into that awareness. Where's that card? Look at this. Wizard of Awareness, right? Okay? You have that. You're getting that awareness. So now she's like, what are you going to do with it? And you are loved. You are supported. You are protected. Like, this feminine energy walks with you with a sword of protection. Like I said, she's got rank. For some of you know, she works with archangels as well. She has rank here, okay? And for some of you, you need to know that when you do certain things under her guidance, you support her with rising in her rank. And when she rises in her rank, that's more. I just saw 333 again. That is helpful for you to rise on the earth side. More abundance, more victory, more glory, more blessings, more miracles, because she's guiding you. So when you listen, when you heed that advice and you trust it, even though you can't see, you don't know what it's really going to be, right? You don't know. But you're like, okay, I'm going to trust this. She gets uplifted. She gets promoted. She moves up. More protection for you, more support for you, more love for you, and if you have children, whatever your situation is, more of that comes to you and your family, children. If you have them, later in life, whatever, that's more abundance for you and your family, okay? So this is another reason why she's like, hey, it's time. Because, of course, she wants to be promoted, but she wants to see you win. And she really wants to see you win big and be happy. For some of you, you have been asking for happiness, or you've been trying to manifest that. And she's like, you can have it. True happiness, true love, true happiness, whatever your situation is for you. Final messages here. Yeah, look at this again. More with the 4 and the 3 come to life. We cannot make this up. This is about you bringing this into life. How are you going to bring this? How are you going to bring this to life? How are you going to ground this? How are you going to make the necessary changes to align to whatever it is that you really desire? But in order to align to what you really desire, you have to know what you really desire. That has to be clear and evident, because we cannot attract it, we cannot align to it if we don't really know. And we do know, in here. But again, mind, body, soul, it has to be in alignment. And it has to be a situation where you're not lying to yourself. You're not deceiving yourself. You're not telling yourself that, because of what the world says, and again, look at this again, in the world, not of the world. Whatever the world says, this looks bad, or this doesn't fit, or you're the bad guy, or you're, all of that. I mean, I'm not going into it, okay? You're in the world, but you're not of the world. What does Pile 1 truly want and desire? Your true desires, and bring it to life. And again, if the impossible was possible tomorrow, what would that look like for you? What would it be? Snap your finger, you just wake up to it. What exactly would that be? Okay? All right, it's time for some rest, okay? Continue to take care of yourself. Continue to get some more rest so you can replenish. Many of you are going through a huge transformation, and this feminine energy is acknowledging that, okay? And she's saying, be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself, give yourself the proper nourishment and care and nurturance that you need. Some of you are, you just go, work, take care of yourself, okay? So you can operate at a high level all the time, not just some days, but every day. Some of you could also benefit from a bedtime, putting yourself to sleep at a certain time at night, cutting off devices, and just putting yourself to bed, because it's inner child healing, but it's also that nurturance and care that you care about yourself so much that your body needs to rest, that you're going to take yourself to bed. You're not going to let the phone distract you, the TV, the computer, other people. You're going to put yourself in the bed, tuck yourself in, and, feel so good and warm and cared for, okay? So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, loving yourself, honoring yourself, cherish yourself, love yourself, honor yourself. Take care of yourself. You are important. You matter. You are significant. You are powerful. You are gifted. Own your power, own your divinity, love and cherish that within you. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for being you, for being authentic, for just, being here, being present. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a true honor, honestly, to serve you. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. You chose Sacred Fool. Okay. All right, let's tap in. 40. So you could be seeing the number 444, 44. You could be a life path 4. You could be born in April. Happy birthday. Or you could be born on the 4th of the month. Okay. Or 4 is just significant for you. So I'm tapping in. I'm getting a grandfather. I'm getting a grandfather. I'm getting a great grandfather. I'm getting for some of you, it could be a father. I'm also getting feminine energy too. Okay. So I'm getting a lot. So a lot of people could have picked this pile. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. So we're just going to, I'm just going to say some things. And if you feel like you're connecting with that energy, we'll just get into it. So this could be also a grandmother. It could be a mother as well. For some of you, you could be here from pile 1 because I am also getting the same feminine energy I was feeling from pile 1, but you don't have to be here from pile 1, okay? But I'm definitely getting a grandfather or father, okay? Or just like a masculine. It's mostly grandfather or father. Now, this person, for some of you, this person could have been like an absent father, an absent grandfather, okay? For some of you, this could have been a grandfather or a father that was very present, very active, or great-grandfather, very present, very active, held the family together, pulled the family together, was that, that formidable force within the family, like the foundation of the family. For some of you, this is, again, a father or a grandfather that was not around, okay, that abandoned, rejected, started new families. I'm getting that energy for some of you as well. For some of you, this is a grandmother that held everyone together, held the family together. Everyone depended on this grandmother. Everyone relied on this grandmother. For some of you, this is a great grandmother that did that, okay? I'm also getting an uncle for some of you as well, okay? And so with these energies that I'm getting this energy of just like how to, with the full energy that we have here, I'm getting a lot of like generational cycles, generational curses, generational wealth, generational building, just kind of just like, we're going to get more into it, but it's kind of like, for some of you, like if this was an absentee figure, whether this is grandmother, grandfather, mother, father, this person is coming through saying like they're sorry. They're sorry for not being there. They're sorry for... Okay. If this was like someone that abandoned the family and like started a new family and just acted like no one, existed, this person is coming through saying, again, they're sorry, but they're also coming through saying that they're trying to make amends by helping the next generation. And some of you, I hear you saying, I don't need your help, okay? All right. So this this energy, okay, that I'm feeling, what's happening is this, okay? I'm just going to break this down. I'm a psychic medium, so I know a lot about like the process of death, the spiritual realm, how that works, because I take people through that. At least I used to. I haven't been doing it in a while. I used to. But anyway, let me not get off track. What this person is going through, they're going through their review, okay? This is for the people that were like the person that abandoned the family or rejected the family, okay? I'm going to get to some other energies in a second, but let me stay with this for a second, okay? What this person is going through, they're going through their review. And they're having to atone for the things that they did not do on the earth side. They're having to balance out their karma before they're able to move forward to the next part of their journey. So they're now in a place where that ego is being broken down, and they're seeing the damage that they cause. They're seeing the destruction that they cause. They're seeing that their absence, what it did to the family, what it did to the legacy. They're seeing their selfishness, their lack of care, their lack of responsibility, their lack of accountability. They're seeing it all in their face and what it did to the family. So this person is coming through now. For some of you, maybe they didn't abandon the family, but maybe they were just an effed up person. Maybe they were mean. Maybe they stole from family. Maybe they were abusive. Okay, take what resonates here. What this energy is coming through saying is they're trying to atone for this. And by atoning for this, they want to help you or the next generation. Whether you have children now or you will have children, they want to make up for that. For some of you, they already talk to your children. They're trying to guide your children. Children are very open where, they're trying to discern, okay? So even if you reject it, they're going to try to work through your kids, okay? But I'm not getting an evil energy here. I want to just say that. I'm not getting like manipulating your kids or trying to hurt. None of that, okay? What I'm getting is, again, they're trying to make up for what they didn't do. So they're trying to help. And they want to help you, but they don't want you to reject this, okay? And for some of you, there has been some rejection of their help, rejection of them trying to apologize to you, rejection of just them all around. I'm just going to be honest, this is my pal. This is my pal. This is my grandfather. This is my grandfather coming through for me because I have been. Anyway, let me not laugh. It's not funny. It's really not. Like, I'm laughing because I don't want to cry. Like, it's really not funny. But what's happening here is they want to make up for what they didn't do. Okay? So it's up to you to receive the help or continue to reject it. The energies that I'm feeling are very remorseful. Okay, they're very remorseful for what they did and what they didn't do. What they didn't do for you, what they didn't do for your family. Maybe again, it's, your parents, your grandparents, whatever that is. But let's get to the other side, the other energies that I was feeling where they were there. They were present. They were the rock for the family. I'm getting total, people that weren't there and then the people that were everything for the family. The people that were everything for the family, the grandfather, the grandmothers, the father, the mother, those individuals are coming through like they feel like they passed that baton to you, Pautu. That you are now going to be everything for your family. And they want for you to know that although this may feel very difficult. It may feel very tough. It may feel very challenging. They want for you to honor this. They want for you to know that this is your legacy. They want for you to know that you are deserving of this title. You are worthy of this title. And this is something that is a gift. This is not something that you may feel like it's too much at times. but they want for you to know that they gave you this gift. They gave it to you. Many of you, this was specific for you. They chose you. Like, I'm definitely getting, like, if you had a relationship with the grandmother that, you know, you were close, or even if this person had passed on when you were born or before you were born, from the spiritual realm, this person chose you. Okay? They gave you the crown. Literally. Like, they chose you to be the rock. They chose you to be that foundation. They chose you to build the wealth. They chose you to be the one that people in the family will come to in crisis, in difficult times. And they chose you to be the one to just be that, you know, like that peace, that like you are going to hold it together. And those energies are supporting you big time because they know. They know how it feels. They know how it feels to be everyone's everything. They know how it feels to solve everyone's problems, or to be that, it's a comforting, loving figure. Like, they're helping you. They're supporting you. They're guiding you. And they're like, don't regret this. Don't, like, honor the gift, because this is a gift. Some of you may have felt very challenged with this gift. Like, how much more can you take? How many fires do you have to put out? How much more do they want from you? You know, you're giving, but how much more can you really take? So these energies want for you to appreciate your gift, continue to accept your gift, continue to lead the family, and continue to be that figure. Like, this is your legacy. Like, they want for you to know that. And they want for you to know that, like, this is what you build your legacy on. This is the stories, the next generation, the generation after that. They're going to tell the stories of you, how you helped, how you did this, how you did, you know, all those things. And this is not in an egoic way, but it's just in a way of like your gifts, your talents, who you were to the family. Some of you are like, you've been gifted with the gift of bringing your family together, you know, or like uniting the family, or helping the family change the narrative, helping the family change the cycle. And they want for you to know that. And they want for you to know that is a gift. So don't deny your gift. Don't deny it, okay? Like, appreciate your gift, okay? And some of you, this could be, you have both sides here. The side that wasn't showing up, was an absentee figure on the earth side, and then the other side, that there was someone that was everything for the family. You could be resonating with both sides here. So, you know, you just take what resonates. All right, let's get some more. What do you need to know? What do they want to tell you, okay? Wow. And this is really personal for some of you. Like, I feel that. Like, I feel that. Like I said, this is my pile as well. I mean, I'm not, you know, I just want to be honest with you, because I just, you know, that was really resonating. So I just wanted to be honest with you. But this feels really personal. Pile 2. Like I said, some of you could be here from pile 1. Pile 2. I need for you to know. Wow, the wheel. Look at this. Fortune is on the way. Okay, they want for you to know fortune is on the way. You are building that. For some of you, you could be seeing 10-10 or 10 a lot. For some of you, there's this energy here that is like wanting to rush the process, wanting to just like hurry up and get through things, or an impatient energy, or again, rejecting help or rejecting guidance, or not wanting to hear certain things. And these energies want for you to know that you can't skip the process. It's a process. And the process is what makes you who you are, okay? Regardless of which side you're on with this, as we were talking about before, like I said, the side where it was the absentee energy, they are trying to atone. They see a lot now. Their soul is maturing and growing rapidly on the other side, because I'm hearing very clearly they cannot move on until they do this. This is a part of them doing what they are supposed to do, okay? They cannot move on. They're stuck. In order for them to move forward, they have to make up for what they didn't do here and make up for what they did to the family. So they're trying to also say to you, you can't skip the process. You have to be patient with this process. On the other side here, they're saying that they went through the same process. It doesn't look like your process. Your process is totally different because there were different times, a different era, but they had to go through the same thing. And they had to work to get to that place of being that benchmark for the family, okay? And it wasn't easy. And they're coming through saying that, like, they know exactly what you're going through. So call in for help. Call in for guidance. Call in for, like, send signs, send synchronicities, send, like, what is it like, whatever it is you need, because they feel you on a very deep, compassionate level because they chose you and they saw in you that you could handle taking the family to the next frontier, whatever that is. Maybe it's generational wealth. You know what I mean? So they're like, call in on them for help, but it's coming. But again, you can't skip it. It's going to happen when it happens. And they also want you to know that, like, they don't want you to chase it. The individuals here on the other side, they want for you to know that, first of all, it doesn't matter where you are with this, they're proud of you, okay? Extremely proud of you. And you're doing an amazing job, okay? And they want for you to know that. You're doing an amazing job. Please be proud of yourself because they're so proud of you. The individuals that were on this side, okay, there's like, you are doing things that they couldn't do. They really admire you. You know, like, they really admire you because they're like, you are, say, for example, again, it was a father that wasn't here. Like, you stayed. If you're a father or a mother, it could be a mother that didn't stay either, or grandmother or grandfather. They're like, you stayed. It wasn't perfect, but you stayed. Like, you stuck around. Be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, when you think about stuff like that, like, it hits different. Like, yeah, you're not perfect, but at least you stayed. Like, you stayed. You didn't leave. Let that sink in. That's a message for someone. Even if you're not always present, you know, at least you are trying. At least you're trying. For some of you, maybe you don't have children yet, but you already have that vision and you have that plan. You have the vision and the plan for your family of, like, how that structure is going to be and how it's going to look. And maybe, again, you don't have children yet, but you're there for the children and the family. You comfort them, you nurture them, you help them. They're so proud of you and they admire you because you're not a coward. They're admitting to coward behavior. They're admitting to immature behavior. This is why, again, for some of you, they're like, please don't reject the apology. Please don't deny the help. Because this is just a token of what they're trying to do to help you and the family move forward after the destruction they've caused. Because they now know they caused a lot of pain. They've caused a lot of harm. They've caused a lot of trauma. They've caused a lot of tragedy for not just you, but other individuals in the family. And it created a lot of wounding, rejection wounding, abandonment wounding, scarcity wounding. all types of things that you are now trying to work off. So accept the help. Accept the help, Nicole. Accept the help. You know, accept the help how to. Let them do what they are supposed to do. Like, let them do it. Because you deserve it. Your family deserves it. And this is how they make up for what they didn't do. I mean, this is real talk. I've never even given a message like this before. Like, this is real talk. Like, this is real life. We have to get real because it's not just me. It's been so many of us that have suffered from what the past generations did and didn't do and what they left us with. So many of us. And we're trying, like, we're so aware now where it's like, okay, we're going to change the story. We're going to change the narrative. And it's not easy. It's not. But we're here and we're doing it. And I'm right here with you, pal, too. I'm right here with you. So the energies on this side, whew, the energies on this side, they're like, they really just want for you to just accept your position and accept your position in a place where you are not allowing other individuals to tell you that you don't deserve this or tell you you're not a leader or tell you this and tell you that. You have been gifted with certain materials, certain resources, certain ideas, beliefs, streams of consciousness that is unique and designed specifically for you. Other individuals in the family were not given that gift, and we're not going to sit up here and go into why or what. No, it's none of our business, okay? But what we're talking about is you, how to. It's your business. And your business is leading the family in the right direction to make up to continue on a positive trajectory, okay? You are going to have to release. This is what these energies are coming through saying. You are going to have to release this doubt or this feeling of you don't have what it takes or you're not enough, or this feeling of how can you continue to do this, the lack of support, because it's not true. And they also want for you to receive the fact that this is a gift. I keep hearing, like, tell Pal2 it's a gift. Tell Pal2 that they're worthy and deserving of this. And tell Pal2 they will be gifted in the most beautiful way to help the family. And again, this is not just materially. This is spiritually. This is mentally. This is emotionally. Because, when we think about like abundance and gifts, it's not just material. Of course, generational wealth is very important. But are you wealthy mentally? Are you wealthy spiritually? Are you wealthy emotionally? It's all encompassing, okay? It's all together. And so some of you watching this, maybe you are already physically wealthy, but are you and your family, are you wealthy emotionally? Are you wealthy mentally? And are you leading your family to get more wealthy emotionally and mentally and spiritually? And so these individuals are saying they know what it feels like. Call on them for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for clarity. Ask for whatever it is that you need to know. But don't get into this space of like someone calling you from the family for help and you're like, oh, I got to deal with this now. I got to do that. I got to, no one else in the family can help you. They're calling you for a reason. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. They're calling you for a reason. Because you have that knowledge. You have that wisdom. You have that knowledge. You have that wisdom. So pick up the phone and be available. Now, I'm not saying, these energies are coming through saying that, like, you need to protect yourself. You need to care for yourself. You need to have boundaries, okay? But Remember, your boundaries are different from everyone else's because you are that lifeline for so many people in your family. So that is, and you have, not only do you have that, you have the energy for this. You have all that you need to do this. All right, let's, what else do we need to know here, okay? Because I've just been channeling. All right, goblins, okay. All right, so number 5, okay? And I see 55 on the clock. So you could be seeing 555. They want for you to know, for some of you, that you have goblins around you. Like you have untrustworthy people around you. For some of you, there's hidden treasure here. For some of you, someone owes you money. For some of you, they want for you to know that you are owed money. For some of you, this could be a grandfather that stole money. This could be a aunt that stole money. Or this could be a mother or father. For some of you, someone stole money from you. Okay? Maybe you didn't even know about it. All right? I am getting that for some of you. Like, something has happened. Someone stole some money from you. It could be a sibling. Okay? And they want for you to know that you have money coming in. They're structuring things for you to be able to receive the money that you deserve from the individual or the individuals that stole from you. For some of you, this is saying you have people around you that are not trustworthy. You have certain people around you that are lying to you, or manipulating you, or just not being honest with you. Could be 5 people here, and I see 222 on the clock, okay? Could be 5 people here, or for some of you, I'm hearing a teammate, okay? A business partner, a manager, a boss. For some of you, it could be a lover here, okay? It's going to be different for everyone, but they want for you to know that you need to pay attention to this because for some of you, you have people that are stealing your abundance. You know, they're blocking your abundance. They're blocking your ability to make more money. They're blocking your ability to, receive for some of you, okay? Because for some of you, you've been manipulated in the past. If this is not like, say for example, you're like, oh, Nicole, I cut everybody off. So for some of you, this is like individuals from the past that are still lingering or still trying to be in your energy or still trying to hold on to you. And they've manipulated you in the past and they're still trying, like their words may still be like in your mind. Like you may still be like, you know, like you can hear them or, you know, you remember the manipulation or something like that. Okay, final messages. Final messages for pile 2. Look at this, heaven sent. You have something coming in, okay? You have money coming in, or you have blessings coming in, or you have abundance coming in, or you have more inspiration, more ideas, more clarity, more truth. Maybe it's all the above. 33, you could be seeing 33, 333. You have things coming in. And these are things that you deserve and you've earned. And for some of you, these energies are, whether, again, you're on this side or that side, these are energies that they're helping to bring this in for you. They're helping you to get this abundance. Because like I said, you know, they're helping you because not only does it help them on the spiritual side, but it also, whether they're trying to atone and make up for what they didn't do, or they're just trying to bring more abundance to the family, you have a lot of spiritual help and spiritual support supporting you at this time to bring more abundance to you. And again, by way of spiritual energy, spiritual knowledge and wisdom, emotional comforting, mental clarity, mental truth, mental ideas, or physical abundance, physical miracles, physical blessings, okay? So for some of you, again, this is all of the above. This is going to be penetrating the mind, the body, and the soul. Because whenever I see the number 3, that's that mind, the body, and the soul, okay? And for some of you, they want for you to know that your third eye chakra is really upgrading right now. So your ability to see things very clearly is really coming in, okay? Final messages for pile, what is this, pile 2? Okay, look at this. Free from judgment, free to love. They want you to stop judging yourself. They want you to be gentle and kind and like loving and patient with yourself and nurture yourself. And they just don't want you to judge yourself. They don't, for some of you, you judge like, why are you not further along? Or why are you in this place where you are? Or like, you should be here, you should be there. Or there's some unrealistic expectations on you and that you may have put on yourself, okay? And so they want for you to stop judging yourself and stop putting these expectations on yourself. They're saying it's nothing wrong with having goals. It's nothing wrong with having intentions. It's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But they want for you to know that you are enough. And whatever from childhood or whatever has happened to make you not feel like you're enough, free yourself from that. Free yourself from that judgment. Free yourself from whatever is blocking you from really loving yourself unconditionally, okay? And know that you are loved unconditionally, because from the spiritual realm, that love is unconditional. It really is, you know, and that love is unconditional and it's ever flowing. And so this is why it was coming through like, receive the help, receive the clarity, receive the truth, receive whatever it is. And you're free to love. And love starts with you, you know, loving yourself. The more you release judgment of yourself, the more you won't judge other people, whether you're consciously judging or subconsciously judging. Because for some of you, this could be subconscious judgment against yourself, where you are subconsciously judging yourself and you're not fully aware that you're doing it. And so the more you release that, the more you feel free. You're free to love yourself unconditionally, so you can love others unconditionally. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for being kind with yourself and nurturing yourself and patient with yourself. Thank you for being you, being authentic, having integrity, having standards, for building generational wealth or building a new narrative for your family. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, accept help, receive help. Know that you are enough. Know that you are worthy, deserving of the title that you've been given, deserving of your crown. Know that you are important and you matter. And we're so grateful to have you here within our collective. We are so grateful for you. I love you. It's been an honor and a true pleasure. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for being here, for being present. Thank you for being you and being authentic in who you are and, you know, taking the time to heal. Thank you. You chose Pandora's gift. All right, let's get into this. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful to be here with you, okay? So Pandora's gift, 45. So you could be a life path 4, a life path 5. You could be born in April or May, okay? Happy birthday. You could be born on the 4th or the 5th of the month, or you could be seeing 444, 555, All right, let's get into this. Okay, so Pandora's gift, okay? Passed on loved one. I'm definitely getting I'm getting a cousin, I'm getting a brother, I'm getting a uncle, a sister, okay, or a friend, like a best friend, okay, or this individual, like if this was like a brother or a sister or something, this could have been like a best friend to you, um, yeah, or like I said, this best friend could have been like a brother or sister, okay, this person was a gift, okay, like whoever this individual is to you, this individual felt like a gift. They felt like heaven on earth. They just felt you were very connected with this person. You and this person were like this. There's a very strong kindred energy that I feel between you and this person. And again, this person felt like a gift, okay? This person is coming through saying you are a gift. You are a gift, and they want for you to know that you are a gift. And they want for you to know that you are a gift to the individuals in your life, the people that your friends, your family, partner, loved ones, people you work with, you are a gift. And this is not, they don't want for you to, this isn't about like, oh, top three, who do they think they are? Like, that's not what this is about. Or like, this isn't about the ego. But this person wants for you to know that because this person, whoever this individual is, they know that you view them as they were a gift. Like, they know, like, you have very high regard for them. And so this individual is like, have high regard for yourself as well. Like, they were your mirror. You know what I mean? Like, the things that you see within this person, they see within you, and they want for you to see this within yourself. And they want for you to acknowledge that you are a gift, and you're a gift to, again, the lives that you encounter and that you touch. This person could have been like an earth angel. This person was very soft-spoken for some of you, or very sweet, very caring. This person would light up a room. This person had a great smile. For some of you, I'm definitely getting an untimely death. This person died young, or, they passed away young, or they just passed away unexpectedly for some of you. I'm definitely getting this person had like tragic death, okay? This person wants for you to know that, they're safe. They're safe. They're safe, okay? And they want for you to know that they're free. Like, I feel like many of you worried about this person, or the way that they passed was so unexpected or tragic, or it just felt unfair for some of you. Like, I feel that. Like, I feel like you felt like their passing was very unfair. Like, for some of you, this person, again, they were an earth angel. They were light. They brought light to everyone. And it was evident. And so they want for you to know that they're safe. They're free. For some of you, this could have been your child. I'm sending you so much love, because I'm sending you so much love because I feel the love that this person has for you. and the type of love that you have for this person. And they want for you to know that, like, they're safe and they're good. And they want for you to know that they had things that they had to do on the other side. And that, like, for some of you, this came faster than they thought. They didn't think that they would expire the way that they did. And they now know why. They want for you to know that they know why now. And they know why it had to happen the way it did. And they want for you to know that through your journey, you will receive clarity for why it happened the way it did and why it happened the way it did. And it's going to help you to accept this on a deeper level, because they're coming through saying that you're still struggling accepting this. And they don't want for you to, this is so deep. This is so deep. This is my pile too as well. They don't want for you to, they're coming through saying that, like, the part of you is almost like if you accept their death, part of you feels like they will be forgotten. And they want for you to know that you will never forget them. They're always with you. They're always here. They know they're always here. They're not going anywhere. Like, they will never be forgotten. They're never going to forget you, and you will never forget them. But the part of you that still feels angry or still feels robbed, or like you didn't get, for some of you, this could be a father. I don't know. I'm just getting different energies because I am getting a father figure too. This is so emotional. I'm sorry. Like, there's so much pain here. It really is. It's so much pain. Or a mother. Like, this just feels like this person, there's anger for how this person left. And you and this person were very close. And this person is saying, like, they understand now why they had to go. And they have accepted it. So they need for you to accept it, because that's going to help them to move forward. And they know that you have been, for some of you, you have been, like, you've been grieving, you've been working through the process. But they need for you to accept that you are a gift. And again, the things that you see in them, it's all within you. It's a mirror. And accept that they are now on the other side. And that they won't forget you, and you won't forget them. And that's going to help them to move forward, to give you more support, and to give you more love and care. And as for some of you, it's like, like when you reach certain life events, This individual is coming through saying like they're there. Like they're with you. They're not going anywhere. You know, like if you, like say you get married or, you know, you have a child or you graduate or, you know, those major life events, they're right there with you. And they're loving you and they're comforting you and they're supporting you. And they want for you to know that they're always there. Like, they are always there. And again, even though it feels like, it may feel like they're not, they really are. Okay? And again, this is my pal as well. So this isn't easy, you know? It's not. I'm right here with you. Pal 3. It's not easy to continue to accept that that person isn't here. But they want for you to know that you're going to receive that clarity and you are going to accept that on a very deep, soulful, spiritual level. What do they want for Pal 3 to know, please? Pal 3, what do they want for you to know? And for some of you, they also want for you to have like a really, like a purging cry. Like they really want for you to cry and really just let go and release it. Because like me crying just now, I feel like really helped balance me out and kind of ground me, but also I feel that was a release, you know? And for some of you, they want for you to know that crying is going to be healing for you and it's going to be therapeutic for you. And some of you may cry quite often about this, but there's something about crying in the name of acceptance. Like accepting this part of the journey, because this is acceptance. This is like what they're really pointing out to you right now. Because for some of you, there could be blockages here within the emotional body, within the heart space, because of this grief. Because this is grief. I was released when I was crying just now. I was releasing grief, heartbreak, grief for the circumstances surrounding this person and their passing. And so this person wants for you to really just like grieve, but also just allow yourself to feel it and allow yourself to just like release it in due time, in divine timing, when you can. This individual is so gentle, so sweet, so nurturing. Like if this was, even if this, say for example, this could have been masculine, a man, this individual is so nurturing. Like very in tune with their feminine energy of how to nurture and how to love, how to be kind, you know. And for some of you, this individual talks to you through animals, okay? Like this individual will appear to you through an animal. Some of you may have like an animal family member, like a dog or a cat or something, or I'm also getting snake, a bearded dragon, hamster, okay? And this individual is saying that like, you know, if your dog just comes up to you like wanting that love and comfort, like that's them like hugging you or kissing you. Yeah, my phone just went off. It's confirmation. For some of you, like I'm seeing like a black dog or something like that. And like this individual, it doesn't matter. Like I am seeing a black dog and a black cat, but this individual will like connect with you through animals, okay? So if you have animal spirit guides, or yeah, like this individual definitely connects to animals, because this individual has that nurturing, loving energy like animals, like that unconditional nurturing energy. For some of you, this could have been a Cancer, like when they were here, they were a Cancer sign, sun sign, or they had a prominent Cancer placement. For some of you, they could have passed away due to Cancer. For some of you, I'm getting a car accident. For some of you, I'm getting a motorcycle accident. And for some of you, I'm getting just like a wrong place, wrong time. They ended up getting, unalived. It could have been an accidental situation for some of you, or just something like that for some of you. For some of you, like I said, I am getting they passed away due to Cancer. And they want you to know they fought. Like, they fought. And they also want for you to know that, they don't want for you to blame yourself or anyone else. Like, some of you could be blaming like yourself or another party, another person. They're like, stop. It's no one's fault. Like, it's no one, they want you to know it's no one's fault. And they want for you to accept that, because that's part of the process for them, because they want for you to know that the more you accept this, the more they're able to move forward in the spiritual realm, because they're releasing on this side. But it's not about you forgetting them. It's not about them forgetting you. It's none of that. It's just them releasing this part of their journey by you accepting it, but knowing that they're still there. And they want for you to know that when you do blame another person, or you blame yourself, or you blame whatever the circumstances were, okay, that holds you back and it holds them back, because they have accepted this. They want for you to know that. Like, they want for you to know that when they first passed, it was difficult for them. They had a difficult time accepting this, that they had passed on. For some of you, it's like they didn't even know for a little while. Like, it took time for them to integrate that they had now passed on. And I know this because I'm a psychic medium, and I help people. I help spirits transition through that process. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm going to have to talk about that in another video, because I do want to go into that, what that's like. But when they got to that point of their review, they were able to accept that they passed on. And they went through their own, like, ego battle with this. Like, if they were at the wrong place at the wrong time, they went through, like, they should have did this, or whatever, according to the circumstances of their death, okay? They've gone through that. They've done that work. So because they've done that work, that energy now allows for you to kind of like accept it more, and to accept that it's no one's fault. And it happened. And again, like I said, you will get some sort of clarity at some point. It's going to be different for everyone, but there will be some clarity for what exactly happened, because for some of you, there could be some mysterious energy around their death. For some of you, like, let's say if they were, unalived by someone, you may not know who did it, or you may know who did it, but it's not that person that you thought. That's what I am getting for some of you. Like you think it's a certain person that unalived them, but it's not really that person, okay? Or for some of you, there is some type of mysterious energy around their passing. So they want for you to know that the truth will be revealed, okay? And they're doing the work on their side in the spiritual realm, so things can become easier for you and whoever, family, whoever else is involved, or friends. But again, it doesn't mean they will be forgotten. And they're going to be right there with you for those moments of those major, or just anything. They're going to be there with you, and they're going to see that and enjoy the moment with you. Some of you could have just recently had a big moment, like maybe it was a child being born, a baby being born, or a wedding, or anniversary, or a career thing. Some of you could have recently had a career milestone, or like I am getting that for some of you, like you did something really big in your career. They're right there with you. Here's my tissue. They're right there with you, cheering you on. This hurts so much. This hurts so much. Oh God. This hurts. Yeah. Okay. What do they want for you to know? What do they want for you to know? Wow. Okay. All right. So, all right. They want for you to, if you've been feeling defensive, they want for you to, have boundaries and for you to protect yourself, but they don't want for you to be overly defensive, or like they want for you to defend yourself, but they don't want you to like allow the critics, or allow judgment, or allow criticism to take you off your path, or distract you, or make you feel less than, or make you feel not good enough, or something like that. Like they want for you to defend yourself, and they want for you to have boundaries, but they don't want for you to let the noise get too much into your mind, where you are doubting yourself, you are not connected to your higher self, or you are not connected to that energy, or trusting yourself. Okay? They don't want for you to get off your path, or for you to allow naysayers, or whatever that is for you. Okay? They don't want for you to allow that to get into your mind, like get into your psyche and throw you off. They're like, protect yourself, but don't be too defensive, and don't you trust yourself and follow what you're here to do. And like, it. You know what you're here to do. Yeah, what else do they want for you to know? There's just something about criticism and judgment, okay? And they're like, no, don't let that distract you. Okay, the Tower. There's something, okay. This situation with you accepting, like something's getting ready to happen, okay? This is not to scare you, okay? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to because the Tower can be scary. This is like a breakthrough. You're getting ready to have some type of mental breakthrough, a spiritual breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough. It could be surrounding this person and their death, or it could be within the career, or it could be within your home life. There's some type of breakthrough that you were getting ready to experience. And this is now putting you into a different place, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. You were getting ready to be initiated through a portal, promoted, uplifted, have a victory for some of you. Whatever this is, there's a breakthrough. Okay, and even if it seems like it's not, like, it may start off a bit like negative or feeling low vibrational or feeling like what is going on right now, okay? It may start off like that, but it's actually a really good thing. Like, it may start off feeling a bit like, whoa, I don't know about this, but then it's going to quickly turn around. And you may have just gone through this for some of you. This may be happening now, or it just happened to you for some of you. But it may kind of put you in this place of like, whoa, like, I don't know what's, and then it's just going to quickly turn around. But you have to trust yourself. You have to trust the guidance. You have to trust your intuition, and you really have to trust yourself. And you will see a huge breakthrough that's going to align you deeper with your higher self, deeper with your mind, your body, and your soul, and deeper in just like on your journey. Like, really push you in alignment for some of you. What else do they want you to know? Like, really align you, mind, body, and soul. Look at this. Follow the leader. Many of you are a leader here. Okay? This person is leading you. This person is guiding you. But they're also saying you follow your divinity. You follow your path. You follow your truth. You follow your North Star. Like, you are leading. Regardless of the type of leader that you are, the capacity that you are a leader. You could be a leader in your career, your family, your relationships. Whatever that is, you are a leader. And follow the path. Yeah, there's something like you're getting clues or synchronicities, or there's something being revealed to you. It's like you're following this pathway where it's like more, it could be more abundance, more truth. Something that's being revealed to you right now that this person is helping you to, like, this person's helping you to see it, or this person's helping it to be revealed to you, or this person is helping you to align to this. Okay, what do they want Pile 3 to know? Final messages. Final messages, please, for Pile 3. They're proud of you, too. I just want to say that. Like, some of you, they're saying that, like, you could be really hard on yourself. And they're so proud of you. They're proud of you for stepping out of your box, stepping out of your comfort zone. They're proud of you for taking risk. They're proud of you for going for whatever it is that you desire. They're proud of you for being honest with yourself, for being truthful. They're proud of you for seeing past illusions. She feels, she knows. Your level of empathy, sensitivity, feeling things on a deeper intuitive level, soulful level is growing. 22, you could be seeing 222, 444. They want for you to know that your superpowers, you're becoming more intuitive, you're becoming more gifted, you're becoming more sensitive, empathic. Honor your sensitivity, honor your gifts, honor your intuition. You know, your claircognizant abilities, being able to just know, like, you know. And what you feel is what you know. So honor that. Honor your feelings. Honor your intuition. Honor how, what you feel in the moment, how things are going, stuff like that. Like, this person really wants you to honor that. And this person is watching you find more of that truth, find more clarity, but find more of yourself on a deeper, more empathic, sensitive level, because many of you are already empathic and sensitive. So you're becoming even more sensitive and empathic, or we are. This is my pile as well. So we have to honor that, and we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to, we got to take care of ourselves. We really do. And the more we take care of ourselves, the more we are in tune with ourselves on a mind, body, soul type wavelength, okay? Look at this. Follow your own rhythm. This is what we were talking about. Like with the follow the leader, do what you feel. Do what you know. Like, do your own thing. You are an individual. There's no one like you. No one can tell you how to be. No one can tell you how to act. No one can tell you how to operate. You feel the rhythm. You feel the vibe. For some of you, you may have been receiving criticism around like the way you've been moving or the things you've been doing or just how you've been operating in a certain way. This is what that individual is saying, like, quiet the noise. Quiet the noise. Like, you don't need to be defensive. Protect yourself. But you follow your own rhythm. You follow your own vibe. You follow your own intuition. You do what feels right for you. And because you feel it and you know it, if you're not feeling it, don't do it. If it doesn't feel authentic and right to you, don't do it. If you're in the middle of something and you feel like you need to stop or you need to redirect, course correct, change it up, you feel, follow your own rhythm, follow your own path. And because, I'm just dropping these cards, because you feel it and you are changing the algorithm. You are changing the energetic, the collective energy, where other people are going to be like, yeah, I'm not feeling that either. So I'm just not going to, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Like, follow it. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. I love you so much. Sending you so much love. Sending you so much love and light. Heal the grief. And again, I'm right here with you. I have to do some more healing around that myself. Some more of that grief, releasing it, because we don't want to be blocked. And not only do we not want to be blocked, we don't want to block that individual on the other side, because they are doing their whatever it is that they have to do to help us, to love us, and support us. So if we're holding on to anger, we're holding on to resentment, we're holding on to someone needs to be accountable for this. And, not to say we can't hold people accountable, but whatever that is for your situation, we have to continue to heal, release, and let it go, and acceptance. Accept that this is what it is, and that they will not be forgotten, and they will always love and cherish us and help us and be right here with us. I love you. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Cherish yourself. Take care of yourself. You feel it. You know it. Trust it. No one can tell you. You got this. Take care of you. Nurture you. Replenish yourself. Restore yourself. You are important. You are a warrior. You matter. I love you. I'll see you next time.